Thanks for letting me drive your car for 2 years. That car was a rental and it costs $400 per day. What?
Trouble Busters!
Which car should I go with? That one. Oh, it's looking at me right now. This must be fate. I can tell that this car wants me. My name is Helen. I love cars, and I love going out on drives. Whoa, it's so shiny and beautiful. I'm so glad I chose this car. Nice car, Helen. Everyone's going to envy you. Yes, I don't mean to brag, but I chose the right one. All right, now's a great chance. It's gone. What? Why? The car suddenly went missing. We never found it, and 2 years have passed by. Hello? Helen, long time no talk. That's my sister-in-law. It was so nice to drive that car. Thanks for letting me drive your car for 2 years. What? Since it's a Tron, it was so fun to drive. Are you talking about... I wish I could borrow it for a little longer, but it needed a new registration, and there are some scratches on it, so that's why. I mean, what made you think it was okay to take it without asking? Besides, I thought you moved out of town with my brother when he was transferred. Well, a lot has happened. Anyway, we're pretty much a family, so you won't be questioning anything, right? But that car was... This Tron has been cherished by me, so I'm sure it's happy. That's not what I'm trying to say. But this is also your fault, Helen. What? When you came to my house, you used a piece of tissue and used our restroom, right? Yes, that's right. But I made sure I asked first, and things are a little different this time. Either way, it goes both ways, so who cares? Family should support each other. I understand where you're coming from, but things aren't just that simple this time. I thought you were aware. Jeez, okay. You just want the car back as soon as possible, right? And that will solve all the problems. My sister-in-law isn't even sorry for taking the car without even asking me, and she's being completely shameless. And while she's getting carried away, I'd like to finally tell her the truth. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! So I'm hanging up now, okay? You know what? What? It wasn't my car. That car was a rental, and it costs $400 per day. What? I've been wondering where that car went, but I never imagined you'd be driving it around. You startled me for a second, but that's such a lame joke. No, I'm telling the truth. That's why I'm shocked right now. Helen, you'd better stop teasing me. She really doesn't get it. Then please, take a look at the license plate on that car, and I'm sure you can tell by looking at it. Huh? It says WA. So I'm sure you trust what I'm saying now. No, I don't get it. Cars with the hiragana WA on their license plates are typically rental vehicles. It's an easy way to identify cars that are used for short-term leasing. Oh my goodness! So you're going to have to pay for the rental. I'm not going to pay for that! I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Besides, isn't $400 way too expensive? As you can see, the car that I rented is a luxury vehicle. I was hesitant about purchasing it, so I was going to rent it while I went on a vacation trip. I had no idea. So now... Hold on, I wasn't aware that this was a rental. I guess I just missed that WA license plate, so... I see. So you weren't aware that it was a rental? That's right, I didn't know. Well then, I guess it couldn't have been helped if you weren't aware. What? I feel like it would be harsh to have you pay for it, but if you don't return it immediately, I'd have no choice but to return it, since it would be considered intentional. What am I supposed to do then? Well, that's simple. You're just going to return that rental. Is that all? Yes, and as long as you return it by today, we could assist you by considering the fact that you weren't aware that it was a rental. Wow, Helen, I'm glad you understood. No problem. Then I'll just enjoy my last drive as I head over to return it. I'll be waiting. Your total is $30. Amazing. Huh? Your total is an exact increment again. The other day, your total was $20, and before that, it was $32. You've been shopping in a way where it's at the dollar increment. Yes, I've been trying to save up by insisting on those 0 cents. Whoa, that's an interesting way to save up. Will you teach me how to do that? I guess I'm fine with that. Thanks for waiting. Thank you so much for bringing over the car. My pleasure. Thanks again for letting me borrow it for 2 years. I'll be enjoying the nice view on the bullet train as I make my way home now. Wait a second. Why are you acting as if this is over? This is just about to get started. Huh? But I returned the car.
Hello? Excuse me?
The police?
I'm from Trubus PD. Your name is Marie, right?
That's right, but what do the police want from me?
You're under arrest for embezzlement and theft of the rental car.
Arrest? Wait, what? Helen, what on earth is going on right now? It's exactly as the officer said. What you've done was to take another person's possession without the owner's consent, and you've continued using that object, so you've committed both theft and embezzlement. Hold on, I'm not quite following. So I confirmed it over the phone that you weren't aware that you were renting that car. That means that there will be a discrepancy between you and the rental company's understanding, and it would be considered a crime. Wait, hold on. Does that mean you knowingly tricked me into this situation? I wasn't tricking you. I just took an appropriate action after confirming with you. Most people would just call the police without confirming anything at all. No, this is completely unfair. But wouldn't you still be in the wrong for taking someone else's car without even asking? You need to reflect on your own actions.
I'm sorry to interrupt this conversation, but either way, this would be considered theft.
Huh? But isn't there a law called family theft exemption? The family theft exemption applies to direct line relatives, blood relatives within the 6th degree, and relatives by marriage. Well, then it applies to me too. However, the family theft exemption only applies to in-laws if they are living together with the offender. What?
Therefore, what you're saying is not valid.
Seriously? Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. I was borrowing it. No way. You refused the fact that you were renting it, remember? Well, that's right, and it was because I borrowed it under your consent, Helen. I didn't know it was a rental car. You're contradicting what you said earlier. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, if I were to let you borrow it, we would have had to update the contract. And you forgot to tell me about that, right? Oh, that can't be true. This is just a he said, she said conversation at this point. Well, that goes to what you're saying too. Well, that's right. This goes both ways. Neither of us had a clear understanding of what happened. And doesn't this mean that the responsibility lies with the person who rented it at the end of the day? I see. You're trying to say that this is a devil's proof, huh? That's right, officer. If this were the truth, I wouldn't be guilty of anything, right?
Well, only if it's true, but based on the circumstance, we'd have to reconduct an investigation.
All right, I pretty much won this game. Well, then you just need the proof, right? Proof? Are you still going to continue pretending after seeing this? What about that key? Well, don't you think it's strange that I have the key? Huh? If I had given you permission to drive this car, there's no way I would have kept this key. Can you please show us your key? Well, if you're going to insist that I let you borrow it, I'm sure you would have the key. Oh, I wonder where the key went.
Marie, don't tell me. Can I actually take a look inside your purse?
No, I have personal information inside my purse.
Don't worry, I'm only gonna take a quick look inside.
A quick look? Most people don't keep it quiet after saying that. It'll be quick as long as you haven't done anything wrong. Besides, I have the right to refuse, right?
Yes, that's right.
This conversation isn't going anywhere. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. What is it? Both of you. The answer is right there. If I could take a look at the footage to see where you placed the key when you got here. Why is there a camera? Well, 2 years ago, after the car went missing, I installed a camera for security purposes. Officer, by taking a look at the footage, I'm sure your question will be answered. Wait, no, you can't do that. I refuse. Yes, this is my property, so I'd like to go ahead and confirm the footage under my consent. Oh my goodness.
I knew it! So, you were stealing cars using that method where you repeatedly send signals to remotely lock and unlock the doors. That's been happening a lot lately.
Marie, you can't give any more excuses. You can't possibly talk us out of accusing you after doing this so obviously. Aww.
So now there's no reason to continue this conversation out here.
This is bad. If I don't do anything about this, I'm going to be arrested. I need to do whatever it takes to stop that from happening. It was a rental. I rented it. I admit it. You keep switching your story. But that puts us back where we started, right? I need you to take back the police report. Please. Well then, but in exchange, I'm going to have you pay for the rental, okay? Of course, it's only going to be a few $1,000s, right? I can afford that. No way. How do you even calculate that amount? The rental is going to cost you $292K. $292K? I told you that it's $400 per day, didn't I? There are 365 days in a year and 730 days in 2 years. If you multiply that by 400, it's going to be $292K. You're lying. I am not lying. This was the type of rental where you would pay the charges depending on how long you've driven it. So to be precise, you're accruing your rental charges as we speak. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Stop rushing me! Putting that aside, if you're willing to pay for the rental, I guess this problem is solved now. Damn it! How am I supposed to even pay for it? Hold on. I think I know what to do.
Hello, thank you for calling Bussolution Insurance.
I had some issues with a car. I was wondering if I could spend about $300K for that incident, but can you assist me with that?
Would you tell me the details about the incident?
Well, I rented a car and...
Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to use your insurance for that.
Why not?
Insurance covers any costs in the event of an accident. In this case, you've been renting a car for a prolonged period of time, and we can't cover that expense just because you've been renting it for too long. It would be considered your personal issue.
I already know that, but I've been spending so much on insurance all along, and so don't you think you guys should cover the expense in a situation like this?
Ma'am, unfortunately, there are rules that need to be followed.
Damn it. Ugh, this game is over. Marie. What is it? This is happening because of you. Even after all of this, you're still my brother's wife. I'd like to keep the damages as minimal as possible for you. What kind of audacity do you have to say that to me in a situation like this? What am I even supposed to do? Well, perhaps you can pay over time. I can help you negotiate with the vendor. And as long as you're going to work hard to pay off the cost, I won't tell my brother about this. Her brother? Oh, that's right. I should have done this from the beginning. Marie? Hello?
What's the matter, Marie?
Honey, you have to hear me out. I rented a car, but I ended up making a mistake.
What?
It seems like the insurance won't cover the cost. Jeez, why does she have to keep telling a lie? Marie, you should just tell him the truth. If there's an easy way out of this situation, I'd rather take that. What?
Is that so? But why did you rent a car?
Well, a lot has happened.
So, what's it gonna cost?
It'll be $290K.
$290,000? Hello there!
Oh, Mr. Randall.
I got here as soon as I could after hearing that the car was finally found. Oh, I'm so glad the car was safe. Huh? I think I heard a voice saying that someone found a car or something, and I feel like I heard Helen's voice.
No, you're just hearing things.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'll figure out how to pay that $290,000.
Really?
Yeah, I'm glad that you were safe, and I don't need anything else.
Oh, honey. Phew, I'm so glad it worked out.
Oh my goodness!
Mr. Randall, what's the matter?
It's a disaster inside the car!
Yikes. Oh, you're right. Marie? What is it? I'm busy right now.
Were you the person who's been driving this vehicle?
Yes, that's right.
Then you must have been the one who customized the car!
Yep, I felt like the car was a little plain, so I went ahead and customized it.
No way! You can't just do that! This is completely different from what it looked like! There were a few scratches, too!
What exactly are you trying to tell me?
We can't possibly rent this car to other customers at this point! We'll have to ask you to purchase it!
Purchase it?
Huh? What's going on over there?
By the way, how much would the car cost?
Well, especially since it's a luxury vehicle, it's going to be around $210,000.
$210K? You'd probably be paying a lot more if you were to buy this car brand new. It's a car that charges you $400 per day as a rental. Why do you sound as if you agree with that price? I wasn't aware of this. Well, that's my line. Besides, no one expected you to customize that car. So I owe $290K and another $210K? That's a total of $500K.
Hello, Marie. Did you forget about me?
Oh, I'm sorry. A lot more has happened just now, and the $290K is going to turn out to be $500K now.
What? I wasn't even sure if I could figure out 290,000, but 500,000 is gonna be impossible.
Oh, please.
But then, Marie, are you sure this was a traffic accident?
Of course. Are you accusing me of lying?
Can I confirm that you don't plan on filing a police report regarding the theft?
Yes, for now.
Huh? Theft?
Hey, couldn't you guys have talked about that later?
Marie, what's going on? Don't tell me!
Well, Helen was the one who did this, and I have nothing to do with it.
Helen did this?
Oh my goodness. Oh, Marie, I tried my best to keep your damages as minimal as possible, even in a situation like this. And yet you're still trying to place the blame on me. I am truly disappointed in you. No, I just slipped my mouth by a bit. If you slipped your mouth, it must have been your true feeling. You don't have to take it so complicated.
Helen, I knew you were there!
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, what on earth is going on?
Let me tell you everything. Oh no, stop!
Marie!
Jeez, if only you hadn't called my brother.
I can't believe you did this while I've been on a business trip.
Well, I mean, we're a family. Being a family doesn't make everything okay. You guys aren't even in the same place, but you're synchronizing.
Helen, I'm sorry about what Marie did.
No, it's okay. A beautiful love between siblings. So now the two of you have been able to prove your bond through this incident. All is well.
Marie, needless to say, you're going to pay for the entire cost of this incident.
What? Were you even listening? It's $500K.
This isn't even about the dollar amount. Everything happened because of what you've done, so you're going to be responsible for it.
My goodness.
But then, after hearing about all the things you've done, I know why you decided to stay over there. I've always wanted our family to get along well, but this is going to change my perspective. I'm going to be considering a divorce.
A divorce? Honey, you can't do that. Oh, please.
I can't trust you any longer, no matter what you say.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I am not so sure about that. Oh, Helen? Are you trying to help me out? Well, I just thought it wouldn't be right to let a misunderstanding slip by. Whoa, it's so nice to have a family member's support.
Then let me ask you, Helen, what makes you say that?
I looked at the car that was customized, but this wasn't cheap work. It's a luxury vehicle, so of course it wouldn't have been cheap, right? And would someone who stole a luxury vehicle spend money on its interior? Oh, don't tell me. And if my brother hasn't been the one who paid for the customization, I wonder who paid for it.
Don't tell me that you're...
No, not even possible. When I was driving this car, there weren't any hot boys trying to hit on me or anything like that. You're admitting it at that point. No, that's not true. Besides, I don't even talk to him anymore. You're still guilty, even if it's in the past tense.
Either way, I'll be back in town soon, so I'm going to look into this matter when I'm back.
Oh, God. That's too bad. Hey, Helen, I need you to help me. What am I supposed to do for you? I'll make sure I reflect on everything that I've done, so I need you to talk to your brother for me. I beg you. Marie, it's already too late for you to reflect on anything. You've always been prioritizing yourself all along. You need to realize that you're making others push you away because of that. Oh, everything was too late.
Money or prison?
Money?
Also, this is going to be your bill.
Oh no. As a result of stealing a rental car, Marie ended up saddled with a debt of $502,000. After her brother returned and looked into things further, it was discovered, unsurprisingly, that she had been cheating. Naturally, the two divorced, and Marie was hit with an additional $30,000 in compensation. She now faces a total debt of $532,000, to which she will likely dedicate the rest of her life to repaying. Meanwhile, with everything finally resolved, I'm now enjoying a peaceful and happy life. My total was $20.01. Oh, that was so close. Well, but you're on the right track. I'm sure you'll get 0 cents next time. All right, then let's go shop at another store. Well, the purpose of doing this thing is to save up, so there's no point if you keep going around shopping at different places. Trouble Busters!